Welcome back to the Stoic Scroll, where we dive deep into the stories shaping our world with clarity, wisdom, and a touch of Stoic perspective. Today, we're tackling a question on everyone's mind. Who's winning in the recent India-Pakistan conflict of 2025? It's a tense, complex situation with nuclear stakes, and both sides are claiming victory. But what's the real story? Stick with me as we break it down, explore the human cost, and reflect on what this means for the future. Let's get started. To understand who's winning, we need to go back to the spark that ignited this fire. On April 22, 2025, a horrific attack in Indian-administered Kashmir killed 26 tourists at the Pahalgam resort. India pointed the finger at Pakistan, accusing them of backing the group Kashmir Resistance. Pakistan denied it, but India responded with Operation Sindoor, a series of airstrikes and missile attacks deeper into Pakistani territory than anything we've seen in decades. Over 4 intense days, the world held its breath. India struck air bases near Pakistan's capital, Islamabad and Lahore, claiming they hit terrorist hideouts. Pakistan fired back, targeting Indian military bases and reportedly downing 5 Indian fighter jets, including advanced Rafales, a major blow to India's air force. Both sides unleashed drones, missiles, and heavy shelling along the line of control in Kashmir. The death toll? Dozens, including civilians, with thousands displaced. Now, here's where it gets messy. By May 10th, a US-brokered ceasefire brought the fighting to a halt, thanks to intense diplomacy from the US, China, and Saudi Arabia. But both India and Pakistan are shouting victory from the rooftops. India says it crippled Pakistani military bases and set a new normal for dealing with terrorism. Pakistan claims it humiliated India by shooting down their jets and proving their tech, backed by China, can compete. So, who's actually winning here? Let's break it down with a Stoic lens. Focus on the facts, not the noise. India's claiming success because their strikes hit deep, targeting what they call terrorist sites, and they've shown they're willing to escalate without fear of Pakistan's nuclear threats. Prime Minister Narendra Modi even visited an air base, calling Operation Sindoor a new benchmark for India's military resolve. But here's the catch. India lost fighter jets, and those losses sting, especially the Rafales, which are pricey and hard to replace. On the flip side, Pakistan's celebrating their air defense wins. Downing Indian jets was a big morale boost, and they say it proves their Chinese-backed tech can hold its own. But Pakistan took heavy hits too, damaged air bases, 11 military personnel killed, and 78 wounded. Plus, their economy's already fragile, and this conflict isn't helping. But let's pause and zoom out. The real story isn't just about jets or bases, it's about people. In Kashmir, families like Sikandar Hayat Janjuas spent days in bunkers, unable to get water or let their kids play outside. In Indian-administered Kashmir, homes were destroyed by shelling. Both sides lost lives and civilians bore the brunt. As one Pakistani resident, Babar Rashid, said, "We want this ceasefire to last forever." That's the human cost. No one's winning. As a Stoic, I keep coming back to Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Neither India nor Pakistan can claim a true victory when the cost is human suffering and the shadow of nuclear war looms. The ceasefire, announced on May 10th, is holding as of May 13th, 2025. But both sides are still accusing each other of violations. India's even suspended a key water-sharing treaty, which could spark new tensions. This isn't over. So, who's winning? In military terms, it's a draw. Both sides landed blows, and both took losses. Strategically, India may have the edge, setting a new precedent for bold action. But philosophically, No one wins when escalation risks everything. The real question is, can both sides choose wisdom over pride to keep the peace? What do you think? Is this ceasefire a step toward peace, or just a pause before the next clash? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Want more on Stoicism, philosophy, or global events? Check out our playlist right here, point to screen. Let's keep learning, reflecting, and growing together. Until next time, stay wise and stay curious.